Hello baby gangsters, this is Calvin, also known as Romer, and this is my first ever playthrough of Life is Strange. And in the Life is Strange menu, it's now nighttime, so I wonder if that's changing because we are maybe coming into a different part of the game. It does feel very dark in the game right now. It was a lot of dark stuff happening in the last episode. But we're going to continue on with the story to see exactly how this all turns out. It's kind of worrying that, like,
in the previous episodes
we don't need to see this part. We saw it yesterday. I feel like that's for people who haven't played the game in a while. The consequences apparently are very dire. Apparently Kate could have died in the last episode. This is something I didn't even know. I thought that there was going to be, like, I'm so used to playing choice-based games where, like, let's be honest, choices don't actually matter sometimes. That having a choice matter that much is amazing. You know, it's amazing but also scary at the same time. So we're here at the school at night, which is interesting. It's weird because it didn't start this way last time, right? Like, it had this running scene. Maybe it, like... I don't know. Right? Maybe something went wrong with my save or something, because the last thing we saw was people running through. Maybe they're doing like a this is what's gonna happen thing, because I don't think they'd mess it up if it was something really important. Man, I can't get over how good the dorm rooms are in this game. I love the way they do it. Yeah, this episode 3. The dorm rooms are fantastic. Like this, you could if you like nowadays you couldn't rent this for like less than like this. Like, I know it doesn't have a bathroom and stuff, but then again, I think you could actually in Ireland. This would cost like $1,100 at the least. Oh, she's still thinking about Kate. I'm so glad as well, by the way, to have this is a great shot as well, to have such a thoughtful audience. It means that the conversations we have and the reactions I have in the comment section are really nice and beautiful and thoughtful.
I knew Chloe would be all over this, so I better get moving.
What tends to happen with, like, because I think a few people came over from Genshin, for sure, and a few people came over from Ace Attorney games and Danganronpa games and Phoenix Wright and all this stuff. But I think what's cool about that is that you have like a whole different, like a bunch of different perspectives. But the people who usually stick around in the channel for a long time and you see them for a long time are the ones who are like I find anyway. I'm not gonna be like, my audience is very thoughtful. I do find the people that stick around for a long enough time, and the ones who are like really like engage and stuff like that are very thoughtful as well. But then again, that sounds really bad. Like I'm saying to people that don't I don't comment on a lot of videos myself personally, but that's just because I'm kind of shy when it comes to like interacting with like other people. And also like I watch YouTube on a TV mostly, so that's why. People should be able to watch out however they want, but I'm just saying that we do get thoughtful engagement is what I'm saying. And I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful that like I actually look forward to reading the Life is Strange comment section probably more than most other series I've ever done, which is actually like a really nice thing. It reminds me of the Phoenix Wright
Nosh on this.
Nosh. Oh, she said Nosh. I love a good Nosh. Yeah, the Phoenix Wright was the last time I feel like I was like, okay, yeah, I'm actually really looking forward to this. Can we water the plant again? I think we might.
First I saved Chloe, then Kate, and now you, Lisa. Not a bad record for a week.
So because we watered it once, we're doing pretty okay with that. Should we check out the laptop for a second? Just see if anyone messaged us?
Media doesn't waste a second
oh my god.
Exploiting Kate. Now she has another video of herself all over the web. And even I'm in this one.
Yeah, and here's the thing, like...
At least the news didn't mention my name.
Like, a lot of people will say, well, here's the thing, right? Like, at least it's gonna overshadow her other one. But the thing is, like... Nobody who's in this state of mind thinks like that at all. You know what I mean? Nobody who actually thinks that way is going to think that this is a good thing for me. This can cause an even, like seeing this in the news and stuff like that. Generally, a lot of people who do this type of stuff don't want it to be talked about at all. You know what I mean? They don't want it to be mentioned at all because it is so hurtful. We'll read it though. We'll read it. And student at the prestigious Blackwell Academy, they make sure they get it at first, almost jumped from a roof in the campus dormitory today with most of the student and faculty as startled witnesses. Authorities confirmed that student Kate Marsh, 18 years old, had been troubled, but information is scarce at this time. Dozens of cell phones recorded the event, which ended with an unidentified student talking Marsh down to safety. Click here for the video footage. Again, this would not happen on any news site nowadays because the regulations have gotten way tighter. They're still not perfect, this is something that would have happened in 2013. You would have been able to see this video. Like, I remember, like, you would have been able to see stuff like this. And nowadays, the regulations have gotten so tight that you probably wouldn't be able to see this stuff.
Besides Rachel, it's been a while since anybody vanished from Arcadia Bay.
There you go.
I shouldn't sound so disappointed.
Rachel Amber, Elton Kessie, Melissa G. Grayson, Winston Smith. Missing since the 1997. Man. And also, I will say, like, this game is fantastic. It's utterly fantastic. To me, because, like, again, we all have perceptions about games, but I always heard about this game. People were like, man, the dialogue's so cheesy, and that's all I ever heard about it. And I'm like, no, this is actually really, really cool.
I sure hope these people treat her better when she comes back to school.
Okay, let's see it.
If she does.
Victoria Chase. Was that her last name, Victoria Chase? Was that her actual last name, or is that a different Victoria? Sending love to you, Kate. We love you, Katie. Come back to church soon. That's Mark Brewington. Courtney Wagner, hope you feel better. Zach Riggins, Blackwell, Bigfoot's promised to win the next game for you. I don't think she cares. Father Lamont, Psalm 334:18. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and save those who are crushed in spirit. That nearly made me cry. I'm not a religious person. I'm not. But, like, what makes me sad is always, like, faith and people having their faith, and then, you know, people trying to reaffirm it for them is always very sad to me. Taylor, get well soon. You're in our hearts. Yeah. Evan Harris, thinking of you. And what Max said was very true. It's a matter of, yes, this is great to post this, and it's all very nice, because in the social media age, especially even now, this is how people communicate. But the problem is that, you know, one of the things that should happen is, and I know it's difficult, and I don't want to even say this, but like there's Zachary, for example, who's probably Zach Riggins, I'm guessing. You know, Mark maybe as well, maybe Taylor for sure knows this, Victoria for sure knows this too, could go to the police and be like, hey, this is what your boy did, you know, this is what he's been doing. But the issue with it as well, with that is that, like I said in the last episode, it's difficult to stand up to someone when you think you're going to be the next one victimized. And we talked about Victoria being possibly a next victim in something that he did, because Nathan has definitely seemed like he's targeting her. And if you get away with it once, you will do it multiple times.
Either I delete my page or I block everybody. Nowhere to hide these days.
Jesus, okay. So let's see. So Time is Bunk, Douglas Adams, is Max Caulfield's kind of Facebook page. We're going to guess this is like Facebook. So they wrote on her page saying, way to make headlines, Max, by Juliet said this. Juliet's not terrible at all. Dana's not terrible either. I love that Juliet and Dana have the same profile picture. That's such a nice touch. You're a hero, Max. Thank you. They're not terrible girls, I don't think, in my opinion. Watching you, and we even convinced, was it Juliet to not look at, or was it Dana we convinced to not look at the video anymore? Brooke Scott, we know Brooke as well. Watching you walk down with Kate from that roof was the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. Thank you. Warren Graham, of course, he has that Einstein picture with the clown nose. Max Power. Evan Harris, you actually made me proud to be a Blackwell. Bravo, Max. Daniel, who's the artist. Era una chica dura, which I think means you are the girl, a strong woman, is it? I could be wrong. Let me check. I might as well check. I'll check. I think it's like you were a strong woman or a strong girl. Is that right? Hayden Jones says epic, which of course they're seeing this as like a hero moment, but Max doesn't see it like that, I don't think. I hope you guys don't mind me spending so much time on this one scene. Eris, I don't think you guys do. I think you guys actually like are into this game as much as I am. Like, this is actually like becoming one of my favorite games. I think it means you're a girl? Wait, what? What does Jura mean? I think strong, right? Jura. Translate. So Jura is you're a hard. So I guess you're a hard girl? So I guess it means like you're tough, you're strong. That's what we're taking from this. Like, you know, because you can't translate it directly. Okay, there we go. Does it say here? Yeah, I think it's you're a strong girl.
Everybody will be talking about Kate now. Blackwell might as well shut down for the next month.
It will feel that way. It will feel that way.
It's amazing how happy Kate looks here compared to today. She was basically pushed up to that roof. And I will use my power to find out why.
That's actually like
this has to end.
An unbelievably true way of saying it. You know what I mean?
Ew. Thanks for the image, Nathan.
This is
And
the right
everybody
time.
thinks Samuel is a creeper?
This is the right time to report this. I think this is the time to report this because like I know it sounds bad, but it's like you need to pile on as much as you can. And honestly, like give this to the papers. You know what I mean? Give this to, because there's 100% people in journalism, like in every single newspaper in any local place, there's always one guy who like wants to be like the guy or the girl, you know, or the person who is like the next, you know, Walter Cronkite or something. You know, they want to be that person. Oh, it looks so cool in the dark. Actually, it's kind of creepy, but like, you know, like cool design wise.
Okay, this is scary dark. Let there be...
Oh my god. I'm sorry for saying that, like, I don't mean to make it sound like I'm like capitalize on what happened to Kate, but I'm saying like to get him away, right now is the time to push everything. You know what I mean? To be like, this is all, to gather all the evidence you have, to gather all the information you have. But I think it might be better to do it all at once if we can get other people involved too. Like, hey, if you like, I think we'll wait for Kate. Who's this? This is Victoria's room, isn't it? No, the Victoria's room's over here. And she wrote, "Wherever you go, there I am."
That's a depressing thought. And it's always about Victoria.
Wait, so someone wrote that on her board? Oh, what's that sound? Brooke, we'll wait for Kate. And here's the thing. Like, I don't want to be too harsh on, like, kids too much. Like, I know, like, people saying they're 18, they're adults. Like, that's still kids to me. That's still children to me. This is exactly what would happen.
So much hypocrite.
It's true. It's 100% true. And like what Max said in the room, it's how you treat her now coming back to this is what's important, and how you react to this. But also at the same time, I do not want Victoria to be a victim in this either. You know what I mean? Shower often, sure. Taylor, right?
Hey, Max. I saw you go up on the roof and save Kate. I can't believe she tried to jump.
I don't think that it will do any good for us to attack Taylor right now. And I don't think that, like, it does Kate any good. I don't think it does, because she knows what the ramifications of what she said are now. She saw it with her own eyes. And I feel like right now, to use that what happened to Kate as a way to just get back at Taylor, I think we need to not forgive, because it's not our place to forgive. It's not our place to forgive, but I don't think it's also our place to cause a bunch of drama now in here when they know what they did now. They understand. Taylor, for sure, I can hear in her voice, understands what she did. So I'm just going to comfort her a little bit.
I'm just so glad she did.
You know? I know people might disagree with that, but
okay?
That's the way I see it.
I'm just like shocked. I've never seen anybody try to kill themselves before.
That's the ramifications of it, girl.
I didn't think you'd be so upset considering how much shit you and Victoria gave Kate.
I'm my own person, not Victoria's bitch. Hello, like she's freaking too. She already broke curfew tonight. Shit, I'm not supposed to tell anybody.
I have no... Like, I have no reason to rat on this girl right now unless she's, like, doing something really horrible. Like, no reason.
I won't say a word. I swear to dog.
I hope I can believe you, Max.
I'm my own person, too. See you later.
Okay, so maybe I was a tiny bit wrong. Maybe I was a tiny bit wrong. Maybe they still don't understand fully the ramifications of what happened, you know? But I still think that maybe they you know, I don't know, maybe I'm a little bit wrong. But I still think that in her voice there was a bit of sadness there. So I can't really say either way, you know?
I hope Victoria feels particularly shitty about posting that link.
And I think that's my stance on it too. It's like, I'm not gonna purposely go out of my way.
Here. Maybe I'll just wait and bide my time.
To make...
Going through her shit.
Wait. Do they want us to go into Victoria's room? Is it like... Well, check this room first. Because I don't know how I feel about it. I still don't know how I feel about that. Like, my stance is that. It's what Max was saying. It's like, I'm not going to go out of my way to make someone feel shitty right now, but I hope they do feel shitty. Does that make sense? Like, I hope they do. And if they don't eventually, if they start saying stuff like, how could this have happened and stuff like this, then I will probably call it out. You know what I mean? I think that's probably the best way to do it. Because they shouldn't know how it happened.
I better go meet up with Chloe.
Yeah. You okay, Dana?
Dana looks guilty and relieved about Kate. She really does care.
Hey, Dana. How are you doing?
Better than Kate.
It
I
was
just can't believe
the
she
other
would
one where
even
you get
attempt
the...
suicide.
Does "we're all responsible" sound right? Because I don't think you could say that, like... I feel like that's a very blanket statement that, like, diminishes what actually happened. I feel like, you know, you can't really blame Max or Warren or Daniel, for example, unless he saw that. No, well, actually, Warren watched the video too. So maybe "we're all responsible" is actually a pretty good way of looking at it.
I think we're all responsible for what happened.
True. But you're the only one who
Yeah, I
went
think
up
that's
to
actually a
that
good
roof
way of
with
looking at it.
Kate.
I was lucky.
I was lucky. That's all.
No, girl. That was not luck. You made a choice to save her. Like a superhero.
Then maybe it's time to catch the bad guys.
So what exactly are you saying, Max? You think this has something to do with Nathan being
100%. 100%. Both these sound pretty like we're trying to keep her in the dark a little bit. So, because saying it's complicated, it's like, it's complicated, don't worry about it. I'm not sure yet. It's kind of saying like, yes, but like, I have to make sure.
I'm not sure yet, but I'm on it. Weird shit is going down at Blackwell, and I'm going to find out why.
I'm getting scared now. But people here are still sneaking out tonight.
What? Like who?
Victoria bounced out of here earlier, and now you, Sherlock?
Not me. I need a break from today. Get
Yep.
some sleep too, Dana.
100%.
See you later.
100%, Dana. Get some sleep. I think it's gonna be very difficult to sleep in this after what happened. No boys allowed. Tell that to Zachary. So yeah, Juliet is saying, waiting for you, Kate. Yeah. We should probably see if there's any other messages, like if there's any other messages written on Max's board and stuff like that. Before we leave anything here. This is Max's board, right?
I hope you burn bright again soon, Kate.
So, did she write this? What does it say? Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forest of the night, what immortal hand or eye could flame thy beautiful symmetry? Blake, for Kate Marsh. So Blake wrote this? Is Blake a character we know? I think he probably... There's some characters we don't know. We could go into Victoria's room, which is over here. But I don't... Like, personally, I don't know how I feel about that. I'll be honest with you guys. I don't think I feel good about that. I don't think it will benefit us either. To go into that room and start, like, searching around. And I, like, you know, it's not about, like... I know, I just personally wouldn't do it. That's my take. People might feel different. The barricade tape as well, look at this.
Do they really need that crap on the door?
Yep, that's really weird, isn't it?
Alive.
But I guess it's a way of, like, keeping people out of the room, because, like, if they're doing this on the board, I imagine that eventually someone will be... Would, like, in all good consciousness be like, oh, maybe we should put some flowers in the room, and like you don't need her coming back to her room eventually if she does come back, because I don't think she'll be able to come back to Blackwell. Maybe if she does come back, see, it's tempting to go in here and try to find some stuff on this stuff here that's happened with Nathan, but the other part of my brain is like, you know, saying that this probably wouldn't be the most morally correct thing to do in this moment, and I feel like that like makes us like stoop down to Victoria's level.
Extra crispy careful, so I don't get caught outside the door.
Yeah.
Late.
I think we leave the room alone. I think we leave the room alone personally. Now, if I miss out on stuff, then I feel like that's what's cool about choice-based games, is that they're... But then again, finding stuff really helped us last time with Kate. Kate, just want you to know you're in our thoughts. That's Stella who said that. But finding stuff about the other information stuff really helped us with Kate, like, survive. Like, literally, the reason Kate survived is because we snooped in Kate's room when we were in there. So maybe if we take one look, okay? Listen. We take one look here. Why is this unlocked? And if there's nothing on the surface, we don't look around the place. If there's nothing on the surface. You know what I mean?
Since I've crossed the line from Snoop to detective, I might as well search for clues about what really happened to Kate at the Vortex Club party.
I guess so. Search in the bag, no. We're not searching the bag. And I think I'm kind of against searching the laptop for now, maybe. The bin? Maybe.
That's a lot of bank just to clean paint from a sweater.
Oh my god.
Victoria's secret. She's a geek.
Probably. Most people are like that. Honestly, I don't think we're gonna find stuff. What's this? Unless
I'll
we
title this one Portrait de la Assholes.
Yeah, pretty awful. Seeing people who look very nice and they're like, yeah, I don't know, I feel like I don't want to search through a laptop or a bag. So I think we're gonna leave, personally. Yeah, I don't know. I just like, I feel like right now, it's not the best idea. We already went into a room, I understand that, but like I just want to see if there's anything on the surface we could see. I'm sure that it's in her bag and her laptop. I'm not into the idea of snooping that far, you know what I mean? Yet. If things like, I don't know, like right now I think Victoria...
So Chloe is waiting for me in front of the main hall.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see. And if you guys like if you guys, I have no problem you guys having conversations with you guys about like, if you guys think I should.
Oh, it's unlocked. I hope Samuel isn't around.
If you guys think I should explore a bit more, if you think oh no, you should have probably just gone to the room, it would have been like this. And like we can even discuss morals as well if you want. Like I'm not going to get upset about that stuff. Because I don't think it's like if you chose to snoop in the bag, it's morally wrong. Because I feel like you can also argue you're trying to help out Kate here.
Who knew Samuel was so into runway fashion?
You know what I mean? And now I'm thinking maybe I should have gone through the bag because I'm like, yeah, she did do something really horrible. So maybe I'm being a bit too nice here to her. You know, I just felt weird like snooping through the bag.
Nothing but tools. I know Samuel doesn't wear silky scarves. So who does?
Interesting. Yeah, like I'm sorry, like in my head, I'm thinking, you know, about 50 different outcomes. It's literally like how my brain works with these games. Can we go back in? We cannot. Okay, so that's the choice done. That's the choice done. Okay. Welcome to Sluts or Us. How did they know what my band in was called? I don't know, man. So we have some more. Oh my god, we have so much more. What did we, how far did we get? A lot far. So we'll read through the stuff here now. So I think we got to 31, right? After all the Dramarama volume XXIII, so that's what, 33? Chloe and I ended up taking a walk along the tracks deep into the woods. We both needed to hear nothing but sounds of nature and wildlife. I was shaking inside from our encounter with Frank, and though Chloe fronts tough, I could tell she was shaken too. She told me everything about which Frank explains why she was trying to blackmail Nathan. It shocks me that the girl I grew up with watching SpongeBob ended in such a scary orbit. I still feel safer with her on my side, and I was glad to have a moment of peace. So it probably wasn't the best idea to lay down the tracks and wax about life. Chloe's leg got caught in the rail just as goddamn train showed up. Of course, I was trying to take the photo for my portfolio, and then I had a quick flash of my tornado vision. I could see it, almost feel it, tearing up the sky apart. My head felt like I was exploding in that 80s film Scanners. Just as fast as the vision came, it disappeared. I may be in denial about what this apocalyptic image means or doesn't. Then I heard Chloe scream for help, and I was shitting kittens. That's a great line. Her foot was stuck in a damn rail, and naturally the train was coming around the mountain. I was pretty proud of myself for coming up with a drastic, if not destructive, solution to save Chloe once again, but in case this journal ever falls into the wrong hands, it's going to remain our BFF secret, so there. Our morning adventure over, Chloe dropped me off at the back of my campus, so she was sweet and said that this had been the best week of her life despite everything. That made me feel awesome, so awesome. Chloe really sees us like we're talking over the world. But what if I hadn't been able to use my rewind power to get her off the tracks? Chloe might have been lower expectations, might have lower expectations, and so will I. Well, she would have been destroyed. Speaking of expectations, David Madsen talked to me without being a total prick. I wanted to tear him a new one for hitting Chloe, thinking I could rewind things to getting out of control, and he did seem sufficiently sorry to me. I know Chloe provokes him, but that's no fucking excuse to hit someone, exactly. Especially a family member. I see that David is sorry. It's not just a family member, it's your daughter. Like, you have to see it as, like, your daughter. And not only that, but it's a girl that's not your daughter, who you're basically, like, when you marry her mother and you marry into a family, you're agreeing to take care of that girl as well. In my opinion, anyway. Especially a family member. I see that David is sorry and trying to reach out to me. I know he saw terrible things in combat. The thing is, when you marry someone who has a daughter or a child, I feel like you are marrying into the family. You're not just marrying the woman. I just can't trust him and his paranoid surveillance fetish, especially with how weird he acts with Kate, like she's a criminal. I'll give David props for trying to smoke the peace pipe with me, but he acts like he's still at war. Something odd happened, as if everything isn't bizarro, but I saw Kate having an intense conversation with Mr. Jefferson, and he ended up practically running away from him in tears. I wish he could have casually asked, oh, by the way, what's up with Kate? Like he would tell me anyway. I know Kate's treating Mr. Jefferson like he's an apostle or something. So what did he say to make her so upset? Just when I was feeling good about Chloe and me, I walk into Jefferson's class and see Nathan and Victoria actually sitting on my desk. Unreal. Asshole bookends. Can I say that, like, the reason why I was less forgiving with the teacher and not the guy who, and I don't, you know, no one had a problem with that. I wasn't forgiving of David. I still think what he did was horrible. You know, I hope I'm not, doesn't come across like that. But I feel like if you're gonna butt into someone's life and gonna ask me questions about Kate and all that, who's another person that you shouldn't be asking questions about Kate, and then you don't take the extra effort to like be nice to her and maybe like kind of like go up and be like, hey, you know, and basically like, you know, what I would do is I'd go up to like the year ahead or the principal and be like, look, listen, I've noticed some bad things about this person. I know something's happening. They're definitely different. And make it known. You know what I mean? Make it known. And apparently he didn't do that. Something odd happened as if everything... Oh, sorry. We all read this, but I love the picture of Kate, who's an angel. She is an angel. Kate Marshall almost killed herself. My hands are still shaking. I have to write this down while I can. Right at the start of Jefferson's class, Kate went to the roof of the girls' dorm to jump. Every student and teacher was watching her like it was a Black Bill rooftop concert. I saw her actually jump, but I was just about to use my rewind to get her back on the roof. I tried harder than I ever did, and somehow I stopped time completely. I made it to the roof, but again, my head felt like it was going to blow up. I knew that I couldn't keep rewinding to save Kate. I had to try to talk her down on my own. She was already in so much pain over the video and all the bullying, so she wasn't going to buy everything I was trying to tell her. You see the movies of people trying to talk somebody out of suicide, but it's very different when I'm the one doing the talking, 100%. And I feel like some of the answers were very movie-like, and I think they were put there intentionally to kind of be like, this is what people would probably answer. I covered everything I could, and Kate almost turned away. Like, there was answers like, you know, everyone feels bad and things will get better. That stuff doesn't work. It really doesn't work. But, like, the idea of, like, I think what does kind of work is being like, hey, me and you, friends, we survive together, and then the bullies can fuck off. Sorry, I know. There's a lot more swears in this series because I feel like we're getting into the vibe. Cliche or not, I told her how much friends and family love her, even if they don't. I'll show it now. Her father. Lo and behold, Kate stepped back from the ledge, alive. I almost cried in her arms. I would have cried. I know this isn't about me. I have to admit it though. It was an amazing feeling to walk arm in arm with Kate at the roof out the outside of the door. You would feel so much endorphins. Like, there's nothing wrong with saying that feels amazing, because you would feel like, you know, there's a release of energy almost. The whole school and police were watching us, almost completely silent. Then I heard what sounded like Logan yelling out, "Give it up for Max!" And everyone started to clap and cheer. That's while she was still there. Because that makes it sound like Max had to do like a job that was kind of burdensome, almost like, you know, that was tough, and you don't want her to feel like that at that time. You want everyone just to fuck off. I keep swearing, but like we're in the. I think it's this game doing so many swears that's getting me to swear more. I'm sorry, guys. The people who ignore me or treating me like crap suddenly crushing on me. That might be the strangest thing that's happened to me this insane week. The thing is, I would like that might change in like 2 minutes. And that's what made me wonder if Victoria was watching how she felt about all this. Yes, I almost wanted to find her just to get in her smug face for enabling Kate's suicide attempt. Such cool bullshit. 100%. And again, I want to reiterate, it's cruel what she did. I hope people understand what I'm saying, that like, I don't feel like it's my place to go around going, you did this and you did that, especially since it's just so fresh in everyone's mind. I feel like you're starting drama for other people as well. Like, you know, like the likes of Dana and stuff like that, and the likes of Warren, who did something bad. When you watch that video, you did something bad. It's like, man, I also don't want anything to happen to their mental health either, at all. Victoria wasn't the only one responsible. Nathan Prescott seemed to have disagreed. Now, Nathan Prescott's a different story. I think Nathan Prescott has no remorse whatsoever, so I wouldn't have no problem going up to him and saying, you did this. You know? That's a different story. What he did was horrible. Different story altogether. If we find out other people enabled it too, then they can F off too. You know what I mean? Like, enabled what happened to her at the party. And after all that, I still had to talk to the police and give a statement. I felt so weird to do since I've been in pretty much every police procedural show. I had to lie my ass off when he questioned me about the other students, because I don't think the police are ever going to find out what happened. It looks like a job for Supermax. Right, though, of course, I do love it when Chloe calls me that, even if I don't feel that every day. Heroic for helping Kate down. Maybe it's wrong for me to think I have to feel anything but grateful that Kate didn't jump. What was really odd was when all the students and faculty staff surrounded me and Kate and started patting our backs like shows like we were heroes. Again, it doesn't seem like the right protocol. There should have been someone on the scene. If they have a school counselor, they should have been notified right away. Everyone should have been moved on. Like, they should have been, like, threatened, move on, or you're going to get expelled. You're suspended. I wasn't sure how to respond considering Kate almost threw it off the roof because everyone at school, but like I said, I can't blame everyone. I still don't really know where to point out my fingers. That's the very best thing that was that even though Kate was still in tears and confused, I definitely saw her smile when she realized how happy everyone. Okay, so that's okay. Then I'm wrong. That's fine. I felt like maybe she needed some space, but if she felt happy, then I am wrong, and that's fine. I smiled too. The police and paramedics swooped in, and then Kate was covered in a blanket. I think, okay, then I can totally see their perspective. I was thinking more like, they're patting on the back going, woo, well done. But in a way, it's like, okay, they're happy she's alive. Okay, that's my bad. They didn't thank me or look at me like I was a hero. I guess they're used to saving people without applause. 100%. And also they're just getting the job done. Like, they're just getting the job done. But I'm super honest, I felt pretty cool. Like, the hug from the whole school. So maybe Blackpool Academy isn't totally bad. I mean, for them to get to this point after something so horrible happened, I don't know if you can say that it's good. It's not enough that Kate is alive, and though I'm not enough of an egomaniac to take the credit, I still had to get the Blackwell third degree from Principal Wells. It was bizarre to be in a tacky office with Nathan Prescott, David Madsen, and Mr. Jefferson. She should not have been in the room with Nathan Prescott at the time, by the way. She should have had a third party present to protect her. And that's how that should have worked. It should have been a third party teacher who had no dog in the fight. So maybe someone like the science teacher should have been there to protect. Or the school counselor again to protect. Or actually, Chloe's mom would have been a good idea to have someone there with her. You know what I mean? But it's all like that's what should have happened. She shouldn't have been there alone in the room with three adults, and the guy who she's accusing already of holding a gun to someone. It shouldn't have happened. Part of me wanted to smash Nathan's smug face against the desk. Knowing he had to do a lot to do with Kate's suicide attempt. He had, a lot. I thought about doing that, then flipping a quick rewind. But I knew that would be the start of a bad, dangerous habit. Fortunately, Principal Wells amazingly did the right thing and booted Nathan for a few days. A few days is nothing. After told him what happened in the bathroom, he must have more shit on Nathan, because otherwise I doubt it would happen to Prescott. That's some small justice for Kate. There'll be more of it. There'll be more if it's the last thing I do, which could it be if I'm not careful. Yeah. After being grilled in the principal's office, I hugged it out with Warren on the lawn so I could feel the grass under my feet and watch the fluffy clouds. He's such a sweetheart, he is. He kept telling me how proud he was that I stopped Kate from jumping. I don't believe that I did, but I have to say it's better to be treated like a hero at a school than a twee loser. Still, I told Warren that something ominous is happening at Blackwell. Rachel, Amber, Chloe, now Kate have all been victims, not to mention me if I keep playing amateur detective, which I could have let Warren know about my power, but it's not the right time, as if anything is the right time anymore. And to make the day end on the most surreal note possible, when the sky went dark and we watched the solar eclipse, that was not announced on the news or anything. Astronomy site, what is happening to Arcadia Bay? I told my dear diary, I have the power to rewind time, and I ended up at the rooftop stopping my friend from jumping off while trying to prevent the possible destruction of my hometown. I fell asleep at my desk and woke up reaching out to rewind or grab Kate. I remember one of my journal entries were about which anime character I wanted to be. For me, probably I would like to be Dieter from Monster. Or my dreams of being respected globe hopping photographer. Dieter drinking one martini and then doing the salute to everyone, then going outside and getting sick is exactly who I was when I used to drink. Thanks, guys. See you later. one me and Chloe would be doing. We were fighting adults. At least we know how it turned out so far. Chloe is determined to get to the bottom of what's going on, so I've been playing What Would Chloe Do? Which means blowing off my Blackwell homework to research everything I can find on Kate Marsh, Rachel Amber, and the esteemed Prescotts. It would be too easy peasy if we're all connected, but at this point, I think the whole town of Arcadia Bay is connected to this crazy shit. I already see my story on the National Geographic Channel, Mystic, Scientific, or Apocalyptic, the Arcadia Berg Tornado. Speaking of fear, I still think about Kate and the sadness in her eyes on that roof, so I'm grateful she's alive. I love seeing students at Blackwell show their support for her, which is gifts and flowers finally. At least I feel better now that Nathan's suspended. It's good he's off campus for a few days. I hope And like I give a shit if a Prescott family sends a team of lawyers after me, yeah, do it. Yes, 100%. We said this last time. It's very smart of Max to... It wasn't very smart of me to say this because this is just a common thing that we would know now. But like for someone her age to just think of this is really, really smart. I doubt they would like all the publicity. I doubt their tentacles reach into the rest of Oregon. Not yet anyway. Leave it to Chloe to make me sneak out past curfew and demand I meet her in front of the main building in the dead of night. I know Chloe will be all over investigating this campus. After what happened to Kate here, this just makes Chloe more desperate to find out what happened to Rachel, if anything. If it's funny that even though I think I can just rewind myself out of trouble, I'm in more trouble now than ever before in my life. If this was a Twilight Zone story, I'd be getting set up for some serious irony. Like I'm going to rewind myself out of existence or something. Can I honestly say that I have this ability for the rest of my life? Are the tornado, the snow, and the eclipse just hallucinations, or are they genuine prophecy? More importantly, what is this curse, a curse or a blessing? Chloe's alive and by my side, and that has to be a miracle, which means there must be a way to stop my vision from coming true, right? So yes, I broke curfew to hook up with Chloe. She said she had something to show me. Looks like it's time for some serious detective work. Enter the Blackwell Ninjas. As I stealthily made my way out of the hall, I passed by Kate's door and saw a nice message from other students too. Too bad most of Blackwell didn't care when they passed around the video and bullied her to the roof. Yes. Everyone always cares when it's too late. Yes. At least Kate will see the people on her side. Finally, I hope I can visit her when it blows over. Maybe. It's not a good choice of words. So Frank is the only one who has added stuff here. I'll never forget Frank, if only because he was the first and last person I will ever aim a gun at. That we know of. How did Chloe Max in the army? Just walk away. How did Chloe end up in the sketchy drug dealer's orbit? This weird thing is that when I first saw him threatening Chloe in the junkyard, I was more shocked at how uncreepy he looked. I expected some try-hard gangster, but he looked more like a dumpster diving troll with like, you know, Midwest emo hair. Which I guess he kind of is since we're on his turf. Testing out my rewind skills for Chloe's amusement. Though he didn't look like a serial killer, his vibe or energy was bad. I could literally feel the hair on my arms prickling. He wanted the money Chloe owed him, so it didn't make sense that he would hurt her, but I wasn't going to take a chance. So yes, I actually threatened him with David's gun. Ridiculous. Fortunately, none of it ended up like Reservoir Dogs, and I saw that maybe Frank isn't as scary as I thought, but I don't want Chloe near him ever again, since he was wearing one of Rachel Amber's braces for what the fuck reasons. I doubt Chloe will be parting with him anytime soon. We got a message from Chloe as well. And a few people, actually. So Chloe said, let's see, where was the last time we messaged her? Yeah, this is it. Sorry about Kate. The eclipse freaks me out. Yeah. So she didn't understand exactly what Kate was going through. Let's find out what's going on together. Yo, Supermax, how's Blackwell the hero doing? The hero's still shaking with nerves. And I even got Nathan Prescott suspended. You're a boss, but no emoji. Listen, something weird and scary is going on at Blackwell. It's time for us to put the pieces together. Cool? I have something to show you. Meet me in front of the campus. Get that ass in gear now, Max. So we were a little bit late, I guess, messaging her. But like we have like another private number thing. Keep your hey horror. Feminazis will be exterminated. Watch out. So we now know if you use this word called feminazi, I know that you are 100% no good in a fight. Bring it on now. Now again, he had a gun, so that's different. But like, you know, like unless you bring a gun, I know that you're no good in a fight. I know that saying this is a scary message, by the way. I don't want to put this down, but I know that if you use that word, you're no good in a fight. But this is terrifying, and you should probably again just this is gathering all the information you can. If you went to the police, to be able to find out what happened here. Mom messaged us too, didn't she? So let's look at Warren said. Yo Max, just to remind you how fucking awesome you were today with Kate on the roof. I'll make you a superhero suit on the lab's 3D printer. Aren't you totally earned dinner on me? Along with our escape to the Planet of the Apes. Call me. Thanks, Warren. I need to rest my cape tonight. Nathan's got suspended too, so it was a good day. I'll call you later, Kay? Yeah, Warren's a good guy. Let's see. What was the last? So here we go. Here, Max. Please call us as soon as you can. We're so proud of you for saving this girl. And we want you to know how you are. Please get in touch with us. Sorry, Mom. I'll call you back in a few minutes, I swear. So that's, yeah. Just letting her know. That's a good thing to do for your mother. Just let you know that you're okay, and I will call you back. Thanks for letting us gush over the Blackwell hero. I miss your voice. We're very proud to milk this moment. Let us know if you want to come up for a quick getaway, okay? We love you, Maxine. This is good to see. It's also good to see why Max is able to do these things, because clearly she has a very good support system. And she has really good morals that come from her parents. We saw the same thing with her dad, just being a good person too. It's a lot of people aren't lucky enough to have this support system. For all we know, a lot of the other kids probably go home to people that won't even want to give them support and give them that warm feeling that they get. But let's go talk to Chloe. Let's go talk to Chloe.
Oh, the most magical insects. Burn bright.
Who's that? Is that the principal? I think it is. That's his blue powder suit.
Wells. Oh, are you serious? I'm toast if he sees me.
Nobody can expel me. Not yet.
So we have to avoid him? Like, this is probably the best way to avoid him.
I know I have a set of keys on me.
Max the Ninja strikes again.
I mean, like, I love the way the mechanics just work in this game. They're always as well. This is a really cool scene as well. It's really well directed, this game. Like, everything's really well shot. IMO. Like, look at this. Like, this, they start you here, like, on purpose because they loved it. Oh my god.
Get it? Booyah. Like I'm a scary punk ghost.
Girl.
Like a scary punk asshole.
That would have ended my
Chloe,
life.
I didn't exactly have the greatest day trying to keep my friend from jumping off the roof. I don't think I need you to prank me tonight, okay?
Sorry, but you absolutely balls to the walls did save your friend.
Kate saved herself. I couldn't even use my power. My head felt like it was being crushed. And then I had no clue what to say to her on that roof.
Don't be so modest, Rockstar. Kate is alive because of you. You obviously said the right thing, and your badass power is gonna save us all. We just need to connect the plays.
And find out who almost killed Kate. We have to stop this from happening to anybody else.
Oh yeah, and somehow stop that tornado from wiping out Arcadia Bay, right?
Chaos Theory.
Didn't you say that it was all about chaos theory? I don't see any control over this chaos.
Oh right, except for your ability to, oh yeah, manipulate time and space. No biggie.
True.
Chloe, I just feel weird about
True.
some of my decisions. Especially after I just got Nathan expelled.
He didn't get expelled, he got
Dude,
suspended.
Do not even torture yourself like that. Let's focus on looking for clues, okay?
He got suspended though. So about Rachel, I think we need to find
out more about who Rachel was involved with around here.
She was able to blend in with everybody, even with people I hated.
And even though I don't know her, it feels like Rachel is guiding us to the truth.
Fuck the truth. I just want to find my friend right now. It scares me to think where she could be. Do you think she's...
I'll say alive because it sounds more
Alive? I have to think that, Chloe. Her spirit is so powerful.
That's such a good way of putting it.
Maybe too much power. Max, we have to find Rachel soon. We have to.
I promise you we will. Like you said, it's time to start the search for clues. Now tell me what's your secret.
Drum roll, please. I present the spare keys to Blackwell. Thank you, step prick.
You are such a boss.
Yeah, she loves robbing for him.
I just don't want you to get into any more
Oh my god, you're getting very
Look at all
close,
the
Max.
trouble dropping Max every day. At this point, who gives a fuck anymore?
She's getting
We're in it
super
to win it,
close.
Max. Lead the way.
I'm so glad you're my partner in crime.
As long as you're my partner in time.
Insert groan here.
Is that a Mario and Luigi reference? Like, is it? Or is it like a movie reference? I'm thinking Mario and Luigi. I want to believe it's Mario and Luigi. Wait, it's Victoria.
Hopefully the rest of the class will follow your lead. I'm sorry I was
Okay.
distracted, as you know. It's not been a good day for Blackwell.
No.
I know this has been an awful day, and you can talk to me anytime, Mr. Jefferson.
Thank you, Victoria. I'm glad it had a relatively happy ending.
The answer there is actually, it's okay. A student shouldn't have to bury my
I
feelings.
had no idea
And
you two were that close. Did she?
Well, how does this affect the Everyday Heroes contest?
It doesn't. The contest is still a go, and I still have to pick the winner to best represent Blackwell. I've got all the photos, except one from Max.
I'll give you a one-word sneak preview of Max's photo. Selfie. Listen,
this is
you've seen
really
my
wrong.
entry. You know it's better than that. Wouldn't that be so cool to hang out together in San Francisco, Mark?
Stick to Mr. Jefferson, Victoria, please. And,
Well, already, like, you
I
know,
haven't picked a winner yet.
You already love
This is
my
you
work,
saying,
so it's
you
not
say
like you're
no.
playing
You say
favorites.
no.
Just imagine if you picked my photo, though. We would have to spend a lot of time together.
Wrong.
That could
You
be
say,
fun,
I'm
don't you think?
telling the
I'm going
principal
to
about
think that
this.
You didn't say any of that.
You might as well choose me. Otherwise, I might have to tell people you offered to choose my photo for favors.
Oh my god.
As a favor to your future, I'll also ignore that undisguised threat. This conversation is officially over, Miss Chase. I suggest you go back to your dorm now.
Wait, I only.
No, that was so wrong, which is Victoria. And like what he's doing is not like right either.
kidding me?
But like saying I'm gonna literally like ruin your career because of like over like I don't know. It's so weird. That's such a like a icky situation. It's really really not right.
Stupid.
And it's clear Victoria is not
Just when I
like
think Victoria can't get any more evil.
right. We could say Victoria's evil. Yes, I do think that she has done some evil things. I'm not going to even defend her on any of those things. What she did there was not right. It's actually really disgusting. But at the same time, Miss Jefferson shouldn't be after school giving special treatment to one of the kids. That's
About to get real
End of.
Blackwell. Let's go find out.
it's not even after school. It's late at night. Just end of, you know?
Chloe the Keymaster.
You know it.
Dude, I don't know about this. We're both already in so much trouble.
You can always let me get busted like you did with the weed.
I'm serious. We're not kids anymore. We're breaking and entering.
Yep.
If I have a key, how can it be breaking? They get charges for just entering.
Yeah, it's called trespassing.
Go to jail.
Not if I'm related to the head of Blackwell Security.
He doesn't have any
Especially not
power.
in the hands of the local police. So we better find out what's in the principal's office first.
I like this because it's kind of fun. You know, it's kind of like getting the nerves on. I like, you know, breaking into school is not the same as breaking into someone's room.
Maybe I did on my own.
Come on, one more door and our work here is done.
Well, for me, I would be like saying maybe let's not do this because we saw the principal and another teacher. The chances are of someone else being here is pretty high. You know what I mean? Look at these keys. Let's take all these keys too. Make it really hard for school to open tomorrow. It's a really cool location too. Every room is so lived in and feels real.
That's it. What the fuck? The security officer should have the key to the principal's office.
Why?
He's hiding shit.
Well, I
everybody
genuinely
here.
think he has no power. Like, I
Well,
don't
we
think you
definitely have to get this
even
door
know.
open. Believe it or not,
He forgot to lock a
no
door and he
one
almost got blamed for what happened to Kate.
Thanks to Frank.
I don't think he has any
I might as
power.
well test out my thief skill.
Go for it. We're already in this deep.
Yep, I agree.
Well,
We're
you
already
look for
at
the
this point.
key.
We're already this deep.
Just in case.
I agree.
Why, yes, I could.
Well, they're not going to put the key right here, are they? Like, they're not going to put the key right here.
Here are the keys. None for the principal's office. Crap.
Man, filing cabinets. I used to want a filing cabinet as a kid for some reason, even though I didn't have any files.
Boring.
I just loved utensils and, like, office stuff. Buying new pens was the greatest thing in the world. A new notebook would have driven me crazy.
Nothing here.
I used to, like,
No
also,
key for
like,
me.
whenever I got any
We
money,
have to
buy some
find another
paper,
way in.
you know?
Guess I didn't spend enough time with Frank. But I'll use my DIY lockpick tools while you come up with a better plan.
My plan has a name.
What?
Hey, Warren. You
What?
busy?
Warren?
Just bubble hearth. You'll be okay.
Listen, I need your physics expertise stat. Without naming names, if somebody had access to the art and science labs and wanted to construct a device that would, say, open a locked door.
Warren's gonna be like, yeah, totally.
Huh? No, I'm just asking for fun.
How about I come down and we can have a hug and then...
No. Stay. We need you as backup. Just send the text instructions.
a great shot as well.
now. Yes, I'm still all in to go ape with you.
Yeah, he's just making sure if they're still
Thanks for the help.
hanging out. He's a bit desperate.
This sucks ass. Goddamn door.
Try not to wake up everybody at Blackwell.
Sorry, Max.
Who's sleeping there in Blackwell?
What about your plan?
Sugar, soda,
I'm gonna
duct
open
tape,
it together.
sodium chloride.
Can you stay here and not get caught?
I might get on the other side of that door before you, Lupin.
She
The
is...
race is on.
Okay, I'm
Face
starting to
it.
believe if she said Lupin... That was really adorable, Max. I'm starting to believe that if she said Lupin and also reference like partners in time, I'm
Warren
guessing
is
she
such
is
a
just a big
classic
freaking
nerd.
video game nerd and
Let's see
anime
if we
nerd.
can find those items.
Schools are scary in the dark, man. Look at this. Oh, we have another one already. This one here, is it? 42, isn't it? Yep. Damn, that was too close. I was doing well until I got outside, and of course it was Principal Wells of all people blocking the way. The one person at least wanted to see. I was a ninja enough for him, so yeah, he busted me. Wait, he didn't bust me. Oh, I missed this? Principal Wells was shitfaced. He didn't even try to hide it. In fact, he was a lot cooler drunk than sober. I could see he was so confused, dealing with Kate's phone. Oh, I wish I got to see this. This is my bad, guys. I just thought that it was like the best thing to do was just to use the rewind powers right away. But I can see that he's under a lot of pressure, so maybe that's why he's wasting and can't even use his keys at midnight. Sure, he was in my way, but he was no match for my rewind power after all. I had to go to meet Chloe, even though I thought I was in full ninja mode. Chloe still scared the shit out of me, which means... I'm sorry I missed that, guys. I'll make sure to kind of be more weird with that in the future. Suddenly she's so damn insensitive to other people's feelings. She wanted all my attention for her, and finding Rachel, she gets all of her butt hurt. Even if I don't have time for her. Obviously I had time in hand, but I can't stay mad at her for long. She's so damn excited about having the keys to the main building, and honestly, I was pretty amped up too. It is exciting. Even more so when she went into the front of the building and spied on Victoria and smack about me. And worse, actually trying to blackmail Mr. Jefferson to pick up photos for Everyday Heroes. It was pretty awful, but he shouldn't have been there at night either. I give Mr. Jefferson major respect for telling him to get lost. He should not have been there at nighttime. You know, he shouldn't have been. It's her priority after what happened with Kate. I just don't understand Victoria. No matter how hard I try, she's already pretty rich. Now, it depends on what time it is. Of course, like, it happens that, like, you'd be like... It could happen that, like, maybe, like, they stayed after work to do, like, some work or something like that. So it does depend on the time, I guess. But still, she's already rich, pretty, and for good photography. Why try it's hard to hurt somebody and manipulate everything already in your favor? Because she needs everything to stay in her favor, and she feels that slipping away, and especially stuff with Kate happening. She doesn't feel as much remorse because she's not even thinking. She doesn't seem like she's thinking about the Kate stuff, because she even tried to use the Kate stuff as something to do with the photography contest, which is awful. There's something pretty awesome about breaking into your own school at the witching hour, although Chloe was technically... Oh, so it's the witching hour, so it's like midnight. Is the witching hour not 3 a.m.? Anyway, the Blackwell Ninja strike again. I thought the witching hour was 3 a.m., but maybe it's 12. So Warren says that we have... sugar, a soda can, duct tape, sodium chloride. Here's how you do it. So you put the sugar in the soda can and the sodium chloride in the soda can. Then you'd wrap it with duct tape and you blow it. You use it to blow it up. If you set it on fire, I'm guessing. Sodium chloride, what the fuck? It's just a powder used to create chlorine dioxide. Everyone knows that. So you ready to try this? Keyword try, about your wisdom. Yes, so that's what we have to do. Fair enough. Fair enough. That seems what you have to do. So we have to go to the science room. Which is down this way. My eyes are watering, guys. Something sad must be happening somewhere else in the world. There you go. I wonder if we'll check out Mr. Jefferson's room after this as well, see if there's anything we can see.
I hate that.
Why is this not locked
smell.
though? I guess again, I have to remember, like, the rules are probably different. So there's some sugar. I'll take that, please. That's mine.
Ooh, sugar.
What's this?
Only 3 more items to go. Only a B minus? Warren has shattered my faith. Of course, I'm barely...
Wait, because of what we did on the thing? Oh. Sorry, Warren. It's still a good grade, though. It's still pretty good. Warren, that was our fault. We could have helped him out with that.
I never said they were great, troll.
Troll. You're a troll. Take that. Music is really eerie here, too. Isn't it nice? Science book. Is that Warren? That wasn't Warmison. Warmison a bit up above.
So, sodium chloride is a weed killer. You'd think Warren would have told me that factoid.
It's probably because it's like 12 a.m. or 3 a.m. I forget which the witching hour is. Cigarette.
You're an artist, damn it, not a scientist. But this is so not sodium chlorate.
Well, yeah. We need a soda can as well, so I probably have to check like a bin or something. There's some tissue. So duct tape, I wonder will we check like the art room or something? That might be the best bet.
Everybody's asleep. I hate to wake them up, but I want a picture.
Yeah, let's not wake them up. Where's the sodium chloride, I wonder? Is it like... Oh, chemistry stuff.
No, this mixture doth not work.
It's here, I'd say. Look at the list of things here. Maybe? No? I love the music here, by the way. Weed killer. There we go.
Here's the sodium chlorate box. You know you're clumsy, Max. Don't waste your rewind power. Use the damn chair.
I love that, like, I even thought that for a second. I was like, we're gonna have to rewind at some point. Really, really smart. Really smart writing. It's really cool.
You're halfway home, Max.
So we need duct tape. You still there? Did you blow up, Max? I still here, didn't blow up yet. I need to concentrate now. Talk to you later. Oh my god. He gets so many talk to you laters. No wonder he's so like cagey about like talking to Max sometimes. He gets so many talk to you laters. And he's very aware of it. So where are we gonna find duct tape, I wonder? Like on a soda can. I'm guessing like we check like some other areas maybe in the school? Because like I don't think they have duct tape here. Is there like a bin around the place that we could check for cans? Kate's locker.
So glad you still have your locker, Kate.
Same. Mission point, what's this? This is the science lab again. I'm trying to look for a bin of some kind. Ho-he. Art class.
This is like a scene in a horror film.
Contest pictures. Let's take a look at people's contest pictures.
Oh, Kate. Even when you were sad, you tried to see the good in the world.
That looks pretty nice.
Daniel's a better illustrator than photographer.
He just took a picture of one of the guys just working.
That is pretty fucking sweet. How can I hate somebody that shoots like that?
The way she's acting lately, very easily. You know what I mean?
Victoria's cigarettes? I'm sure Mr. Jefferson is impressed.
Cigarette. There's some duct tape. See, there we go. I'm actually very happy that like that it was in the art room. My reasoning for it to be in the art room.
One more ingredient left.
Is usually like when I was in art, we'd have like everything in there. We'd have like duct tape, we'd have regular tape, we'd have like electrical wire, we'd have everything like string. Like you'd have like absolutely everything in the art room. But this is the photography room more in the art room, right? Because it doesn't seem like it's very. I guess you do both.
I probably
maybe
should find those items now.
Maybe it's a both type of thing. Possibly. It was either that or oh yeah, here we go.
Okay, I have the can.
There we go. We have everything, and that's actually a good way to end this video, guys.
Chloe that Max is the
Before we do a da-boom. And we did have a save there. Thank you guys for so much for watching this episode, and I really feel like we're having a lot of changes happening, and also it's a lot of very worrying stuff happening. but hopefully we'll get there in the end. Thank you so much to the Can Never Pay the Baby Gangsta tier, which is always very high, and I'm very grateful for everyone who supports me. Ty502, Jamie Bull, Janet the Banana, Normal Cara, Rachel S, The Ghost of Inazuma, Felicius Felix, George Candelaria, Eskun, Ewald, Radish, Polka Girl, Tedder, Fruity, Orange Bang, Summer Oasis, Death Trap, Anusta, XIR, BIR, and Malcolm Conde. And also, I want to say thank you to Ty502 for upgrading their membership, and of course Malcolm also upgraded their membership too. Thank you so much for that.